Hello everyone, I am S.S. Kolekar, welcoming you to lecture series of Advanced Surveying. This is the 6th lecture of module Photogrammetry. In the last lecture, we have seen procedure of aerial survey. So, in this lecture, we are going to study next concept, that is concept of photo maps and mosaics. Okay. As photo map and mosaic are two different concepts. So, let us see the concept of photo map first. So, we know after surveying of any area by using aerial cameras, we get aerial photographs. Okay. Now, if I will show contours, grid lines or different features of map on that aerial photograph, then that aerial photograph is called as photo map. So, photo map is a single photograph made by the superimposition of aerial photographs onto grid lines, contours and other normal map features. So, there is one small example, that is we have an aerial photograph of University of Cape Town, and it is represented by these grid lines. It is represented by these grid lines. So now this aerial photograph, we can call it as a photo map because this aerial photograph of University of Cape Town is represented by grid lines. So ultimately the photo map is a single photograph when it is demarcated or represented by different grid lines, contours or any other map features, then that aerial photograph is known as photo map. Okay, so this photo map is again classified into 4 types depending upon its purpose and method of plotting. So first type is stereotopographic maps. Okay, so these are the photo maps which are obtained by drawing a contours. Okay, so these are the stereotopographic maps. The next type is index maps. So these type of photo maps are obtained when the bunch of photo prints are arranged in the order of click. There is one small example. So here we can see different photo prints are arranged in order of the click. So the photo map is called as index photo map. The next type is planimetric map. So this is the photo map in which there is a natural and cultural features are shown. It is also called as line map. So we can see in this picture all the features, natural and cultural features are denoted by different symbols, or we can say the different lines. So therefore it is also called as line map. Okay, this is one type of photo map. Then next type is photographic map. So in this type of photo map, the contour lines and planimetric data is shown. So this is one example of topographic map. Such type of maps are also known as topo sheets. Okay, so these are different types of photo maps. So we understood that the photo map is nothing but it is a single photograph, or we can say aerial photograph. It is represented by different grid lines or contours or different map features. Then that aerial photograph is now we can call that aerial photograph as a photo map. Okay, so the next concept is mosaic. So mosaic is a series or the assembly of aerial overlapping photographs is called as mosaic. Now understand the exact difference between the photo map and mosaic. Photo map is the single photograph and mosaic is the series or assembly of aerial photographs. So here it is not a single photograph, it is an assembly of different aerial photographs. Okay, so no doubt it is more useful than plan because it shows actual ground condition and many details. Okay, so there is one more example of mosaic map, that is so it is a New York mosaic. So we see in this picture different photographs are assembled together, and so collectively it is called as a mosaic. Okay, so there are some types of mosaics. The first type is controlled mosaic. Okay, the photographs are assembled in such a way that the horizontal control points are matched with previous plotted positions. In assembling the photographs, only their central portion is used and the overlapped portion is removed by cutting it away. Okay, so controlled mosaic is a type of mosaic in which the ground control points are used during the assembly or during the assemble of different aerial photographs. Okay, the next type is uncontrolled mosaics. No doubt, definitely here there is no matter of the ground control points. Okay, so unrectified photographs are assembled without any reference to the ground control point. Okay, this is very important, without any reference to the ground control point. Those are the uncontrolled mosaic. Okay, next type is strip mosaic. Strip of terrain is topographed for the purpose of canal, highway, railway, etc. Then it is called as a strip mosaics. Consider the aerial photograph of any canal or highway or railway track is taken, and now we are assembling all those photo maps, or we can say the aerial photographs together. Then that type of mosaic are called as a strip mosaic. Okay, the next type is a wet mosaic. The photographs are placed in proper sequential order without any overlap portion. This is important, without any overlap portion and without using pasting the glue is called as wet mosaic. And the last type is index mosaic. Photo number and flight number of each photograph is kept in sequential order so as to appear on the finished assembly. So in this type of mosaic, the aerial photographs are arranged in such a way that the photo number and flight number of each photograph is kept in sequential order. Okay, so these are the index mosaic. So these are some different types of mosaic. So here we understood the difference between photo map and mosaic. In 2 minutes I want to revise. The photo map is a single photograph, or we can say it is a single aerial photograph. It is represented by different grid lines, contours or different map features. Then it is called as a photo map. But the mosaic is assembly of different photo maps together or different aerial photographs together. Okay, after that we have seen different types of photo maps and different types of mosaic. So this is all about the concept of photo map and mosaic. Okay, so this is for today's lecture. In the next lecture we are going to see the next point, that is stereoscopy and parallax bar. Okay, thank you.